things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Coming out with it, it's Matthews.
And I just love the effort by the coverage unit on this one. Everybody winning their one-on-one battles, converging on the football, and getting the kick return to the ground.
This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. To the air, it's Iyamaleava, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Handoff to the lone back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, a good pull. Freeman McNeil, I don't remember him, but I do remember a guy like Maurice Jones-Drew, who's a little bowling ball and just ran physical, and just finding those guys that you can feature in your offense.
Fires to the big fella. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Flores. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Iyamaleava. Stands in and takes the hit. Touchdown, UCLA! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll line up to go for two. He'll set up to throw. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Pulled and fired complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Volunteer.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. With the catch, it's Thomas.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. It's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Hauls it in. At the 45 on its way. It's a seam wide open. The tag. Touchdown, Bruins. A great catch and run for 6. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They get it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7.
And that's what makes this guy so dynamic. Not only is he good using his legs out in the field, but down here close to the goal line, if things aren't open, he can get it in himself running it, and they do for 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Volunteers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Intercepted to stop the threat. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the...
And the pressure was too much. They get it at the 15.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Great place to start for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. He wants to change this route. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. No matter the sport, he epitomized a UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Rolling right and going deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Well, that essentially ends up being a punt for the offense. 3rd down, you're taking a deep shot. And because you were able to make the tackle relatively quickly after the guy picked it off, it's essentially just flipping the field.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. action on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Catch inside the 25. They finally make the stop, but what a way to end this first quarter after that fantastic play. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Grabbed over the middle. It's Flores. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taking everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
He'll do it himself. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. And it's incomplete on third down.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on fourth down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Makes the grab. It's Davis. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. He's got an open man. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Tennessee. Once he got some room, it was over. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he added the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Iamaleava. On the run, still looking. Unleashes one. Got it in the middle, it's Staples. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet, McNown, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game, they pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Good timing on the quick out. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
And the Bruins are on the move. Wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And here's what I like about this play, man. First thing you do is take away the easy stuff. Make him react, get him outside the pocket, and now you got to catch him. You got to have a plan for a mobile QB when he gets out the pocket. Who's going to pull the trigger, come up, and chase after him?
There he goes. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Bruins want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The quick out. At the 20, he's got space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. From the red zone, looking for a man. Scrambling away. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Iamalayama. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's got it. Did he get a foot down? He did. It's good for the 2.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Snap to the back. He breaks a tackle. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Tucker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
He's going to fire to the left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
And it's picked off for the third time today. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute baller.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to take off. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. And you saw it on that one. First down, they dial up the pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground, and now they've gotten another first down.
Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Quick completion on the out route. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub, they want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Wants to go up top on first down. Going deep. Makes the catch. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He'll pull it on the read. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Second and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion, crossed the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a third down and goal situation.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes the two-point try. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Moves away as he feels pressure. Go to the end zone. It's picked off. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They say you play the analytics here and go for 2. I think it's too early for this. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead.
Man, and they still convert the two-point conversion. How about that? Great job by the offense, handling a little adversity. Backed up 10 yards by the penalty, no problem. Still had a plan, still executed, got the two-point conversion.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Got a man. It's Matthews. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Bruins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker, it's Butler. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the 3rd quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time to...
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. The throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Through the air, it's Iamaleava. Finds his man, it's Thomas. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Got it behind the line. It's Cox. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Makes a connection. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Staples. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
He wants it all. Touchdown, UCLA! And the punishment has been extended.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that two-point conversion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Newton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 30. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Quarterback may change this route. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown ball! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out. It's going to be a first down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Hands it off. Hard running there. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. And the Bruins want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Makes the catch. It's Matthews. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here comes the hurry up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Quarterback adapting. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! And the route is on. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. He wants to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Spits it out to the back. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. They'll snag it just inside the 10. And the returner goes down.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line.
Get set, get set.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets it across the 10 to pick up a 5 and out of trouble to the 12.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Makes the catch. It's Davis. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to play. They might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards. that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
He might want another play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Unloads it downfield. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Volunteer!
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. They want to throw it. That ball is intercepted at the goal line.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Number 98, set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UCLA will go back to work on offense. On the option. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. He wants to go deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, UCLA! And the beatdown has ensued.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Makes the catch. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
And the Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Might be calling a hot route. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. A strike downfield. He's loose. He's inside the 40. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. He's got him this time. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the ball's racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Bring in the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
To throw, it's Iamaleava. He's moving out of the pocket. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The sure hands, it's Marshall. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Wants to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Lost, the defense is wide open. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy, just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Steps away. Into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Now it's 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Safe completion on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this